good rising, great awakening. Thank you for sharing love, even though we're just getting started. Letting people know we're here. Sliding a little bit of sage. Yeah. I'm almost caught up with my posting on TikTok. Now I'm going to catch up with sharing it with the other platforms, and I should be all caught up by tomorrow. Like I said, this was a spontaneous decision to do this series, because I had already decided I wasn't going to do it, and I ended up doing it anyway. And I'm grateful that I did. I'm having a wonderful time. And I feel great. I feel amazing. Let's get one of those torches. Here we go. Okay, this should do it. Okay, well. Okay. Uja Ubenefer, Sabdu Uben, Sabdet Nihast, beautiful, serious rising, and serious awakening to you. This is day 3 of an 8-day Natarian observance of the Kemetic New Year, 38,792, which takes place on July 20th as the sun moves into sidereal Cancer and Sirius. You can start to see Sirius rising because the sun is moving on from being in the sacred hoop. And so we do this ceremony. It's 8 days of honoring the Neteru and Sirius, and then you're supposed to be able to go out and see Sirius rise. However, this holiday is tuned to Kemet. July 20th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd is when you can see it rising over Kemet. We won't see it here in Chicago until August. And if you download the manual, which is at lightbeingwellness.com/rising-with-Sirius, you can download the manual, and has lots of information on Sirius for you, on the Kemetic New Year, on the gods and goddesses. And I really appreciate it if you would download it and make a donation to Asamaji Temple. So I got the manual here on my phone. It's 55 pages of amazing information on the Neters, meditations, postures, music, artwork. I'm really glad that my colleagues convinced me to do this. So we already had the self-care session and the Akusaneb, the yoga session. Let's see what we're covering today. Day 3. And then this evening, we'll be back with the devotion. That's what's working out for me best, is the sound healing and yoga in the day, and then devotion at sundown. All right, so that was day 2. Day 3, we've got some beautiful iconography. We'll be having a reading from this passage later this evening, dealing with the Battle of Heru and Set. And I forgot to read the one about the birth of a Set and a star. I'll read that one for a Set's day. And then we've got, I'll show those images already. Okay, so our intentions are for courage, protection, and victory. The theme again, invoking the energy of Heru, the protector and warrior, royal personality, spiritual valor, spiritual strength, spiritual victory, soul redemption of the original soul rebel. So the intention is to identify with the royal personality instead of the ego, with Heru instead of Set. And I suggest that you journal about personal strength, spiritual strength, and protection in your life. Reflect upon moments when you felt this way or experienced these vibrations, times when you were indeed spiritually victorious over the ego in yourself and or in others. And if you listen to the self-care video, I tell one of share one of my stories. We worked on the solar plexus and the self-care. There's some more imagery. Let's see if I turn it this way. Well, let's see. Why did this thing have it? Oh, this one has this is an image of when Aset and Asar begat Heru. And, I'm trying to get to the cosmic. Oh, this is a funny picture because this day is the birth of Heru So this is Heru the Elder with his newspaper and a cup of coffee. That always makes me laugh. And still scrolling. Okay, so this is a constellation of Aquarius. Heru is associated with Aquarius, the water bearer, and the planet Uranus. Here we go. Uranus, the rebel, the revolutionary, the planet that moves in a different orbit, marches to a beat of a different drummer. Its orbit is at a 90-degree right angle to the rest of the planets in the solar system. It is known as the planet of freedom and revolutionary vision, the urge for change, and the ability to visualize new possibilities. This is a quote. Jeff Green has referred to this energy quite appropriately as, quote unquote, freedom from the known. In its astrological symbolism, Uranus typically defies tradition and embraces change and originality. It is also associated with the coming age of Aquarius and rules the internet, mental studies, technology, electricity, and astrology. Its position in your chart indicates the arena of originality and freedom from conventional thinking in your life. And that's from astrograph.com. And currently, Uranus is in the constellation of Taurus. Sidereal Taurus, or Apis, is ruled by Venus. And we have those tones up here. And then here's a photograph of Uranus. And again, all this information is in the Comedic New Year devotional at lightbeamwellness.com. And then here we have an illustration of the Uranus constellation. Aquarius constellation, because Uranus rules Aquarius. So Aquarius is associated with Heru. And currently the moon is moving from Aquarius, well, sidereal Aquarius to sidereal Pisces. So I have them both represented. Upside down. And it's going to keep reading. Heru was associated with the constellation Aquarius, aka Ku or Ku. That's the ancient name for that constellation. The water bearer that delivers consciousness to humankind. My head's chopped off here. Humankind. Those born under this horoscope sign have the social conscience needed to carry us into the new millennium. Those of the Aquarius zodiac sign are humanitarian, philanthropic, and keenly interested in making the world a better place. Along those lines, they like to make the world work better, which is why they focus much of their energy on our social institutions and how they work or don't work. Aquarians are visionaries, progressive souls who love to spend time thinking about how things can be better. They're also quick to engage others in this process, which is why they have so many friends and acquaintances. Making the world a better place is a collaborative effort for Aquarians. Now you might be thinking, oh, I'm an Aquarian, that's cool. But remember, in the sidereal astrology, half of the people that are Aquarius are actually sidereal Capricorns. But this applies to us being in the age of Aquarius, all of us moving through the age of Aquarius. And yeah, and I need to make a note of that I have not done the precessional equinox chart for the 13-month cycle, because I don't know if you know that they say that it's each cycle, each age for each constellation is 2,000 years, and they say it's actually two. I'm so far removed from it, I don't remember what they say, but the cycle is 26,000 years. So they had to make the 12 months fit with 26,000 years, and so it's something like each one is 2,100 years long. But I think since it's 13 years, 13 signs, and it's 26,000 years, they're probably more close to 2,000 years long. So I'm gonna make a note of that before I forget. Yeah, that actually makes more sense because with the Olmec Mayan calendar, which is 13 months, it also has 12 months and then a 7-day long week. There's this day out of time. I think it's either starts on the 26th or culminates on the 26th. But again, it's in alignment with Sirius. You know, they just cover this up. This is the heart of my research. These cultures that have Sirius and galactic cycles. Of course, I forgot my train of thought. Oh, so there's this even 13 months, 260 days, 260,000 years of the Milky Way rotational cycle. So I can't believe I haven't looked into this before. So here we go. Sirius awakening, things coming into alignment. All right. And so for cosmic chimes and chanting, I have that Uranus is in sidereal Taurus. The moon is moving from sidereal Taurus into sidereal Pisces, sidereal Aquarius into sidereal Pisces. The intention will be for spiritual victory for the planet in the coming year, 38,792, which begins on July 20th, defeating egoism on every front, moving towards freedom by manifesting emotional maturity, freeing up the land for indigenous, original, and conscious peoples of the four directions. And I think my focus yesterday, but I'm going to repeat it today, that we're able to move away from this fake time, you know, where the new day begins at midnight, and we know the new day begins when the sun rises. So there's still 6 hours that way. And they admit that there's 13 moons. How can there be 13 moons and only 12 suns? So I'm looking forward to the day when we're all, or more of us, are in tune with Sirius and the Milky Way. And so with that, without further ado, let's begin our session. So I have the chimes for Anpu, the opener of the way. I have Venus representing sidereal Taurus, Uranus representing Heru. So this is Heru. This is the moon. It's not the full moon, so we have Shisheta. So the moon moving is currently in Aquarius, but it's moving into sidereal Pisces. And then Het, and then give a grounding. Oh, I almost forgot. I said grounding, that was the key. We got to start with our grounding. Counterclockwise. here this one more time so you can see the top of the pyramid. There you go. Let's start that again. Write to me and be free. Write down your dreams and watch them manifest with ease. I am the cosmic scribe, architect, mathematics, astrology, astronomy. Be with me and you can see your destiny. Look never the lady of the house. I am your physicality and mentality. Release your emotions and feelings and be free. Come to me and see the beauty of life and death. There is beauty in all things, even when you cannot see. Look again. I am the earth, I support all life. Trust your intuition and go your own way on your path of beauty. Om Heru. Om heru. Om heru. Om Sasheta. Om Nete. Om Ye. Om Ye. Om Hate. Om Hate. Om Hate. Om Peace. Om Peace. Om Peace. Supreme peace. going to do an offering, which is part of my new up level and creativity. I usually only use these chimes for, astronomy, astrology purposes. However, since Heru is in the house of Heteru, because Uranus is in sidereal Taurus, I'm just going to do one for Heru and Heteru, because that's kind of what the message was. Oh, let's see, there's a few comments. Puja, thank you. Gratitude for you as well. Unaloon 9, thank you for being here. See, some of you are still here with me, and I really appreciate your presence. It's a gift to me. For full benefit, use earphones. Thank you. Yes, eventually I will hook up my microphones. I have like really good quality microphones, but I would need like a permanent space for that because it takes up a lot of time. So that's a good suggestion. Use headphones. Let's see, we've got a few more comments here. Oh, Sachet is here in the house. Dua. All right. So this is just the chant for Heru and because we're observing the birth of Heru, day 3 of this Natarian Kemetic observance. Natarian observance of the Kemetic New Year. What do I mean by that? So when you hear Kemetic, you think of Kemet in Egypt, in Africa. And my research is leading me to the conclusion, or has led me to the reality that culture existed here also. Some say first, some say at the same time. And I think it's a mistake to say that Egypt was here. The culture that we know of as Egyptian was here. But I don't believe that Egypt was here. I believe or feel and know that this continent is and was known as Tameri. So Tameri is here and Egypt is in Africa. But the culture they share is the same. And so that's what we refer to as Natarian because we follow the Neteru. And so we're not the only original or indigenous people that follow the Neteru. I'm also studying the cultures from the Olmec or the Mayan traditions. They follow the Neteru, or the Quechua in Peru. They follow the Neteru, or the indigenous cultures of Brazil, which I don't know about really. I only know about the Orishas in Brazil. I have not even gotten to find out the indigenous people of Brazil. And then, of course, in Mexico, Teotihuacan is a place of Jehuti. Like you can see it, it's right there. So when I say Natarian, I'm referring to all the indigenous original cultures of the world that follow the Neteru and are similar to the teachings we know about from Kemet. And basically cultures that follow Sirius, the Milky Way, and have pyramids. Basically, that's why. So this is an Natarian observance of the Kemetic New Year, because this New Year observance starts July 13th and culminates on the 20th. And then the Olmec Mayan have a similar observance of Sirius rising. They don't call it that anymore, but they have the day out of time, July 26th. And they also have like these 7 days out of time because the circle has 360, right? So we have these extra days, which was when Newt was given birth. And then we have the Sirius Kemetic New Year, which is from the cultures in Mali, the Dogon people, and that happens in September. So this is an Natarian observance of the Kemetic New Year, 38,792. How they get that number from time reckoning and carbon dating at the Sphinx and the pyramids of Giza. And that you can learn more about that from Dr. Mwada Ashby at EgyptianYoga.com. So this is just this very special Cosmic Chimes and Chanting for, which one I want to have first? I guess since it's the birth of Heru, I'm going to start with Heru. heru, 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 Love and beauty cleanse my eyes. Love and beauty fill my vision. Love and beauty cleanse my eyesight. Love and beauty purify my mind. Love and beauty open my eyes. Love and beauty fill my sight. Love and beauty cleanse my eyes. Love and beauty cleanse my mind. Heru, 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 Do ahead and dance. Cute little. Wishing peace and blessings for all of you. May your vision be cleared. And you may stay on the path of beauty as Uranus is in sidereal Taurus. Whenever I do this, I don't know, I'm telling you my age, but this reminds me of that romper room. Remember romper room when she would call out everybody's name and say hello to us like we were right there. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And like Mary Sekhmet suggests, use headphones to get a better experience. And eventually I'll have a studio where the microphones and everything will be already set up. I won't have to put it up and take it down every time. Which is why I stopped going live back in 2023. I just couldn't provide the experience I wanted. Okay, so this has been a presentation of Asmadaji Temple and Light Being Wellness in honor of Day 3, the birth of Heru, for the Natarian observance of the Kemetic New Year, 38,792. And I will be back this evening around sunset or when I can with the cosmic adorations for Heru. Close out clockwise. Close the portal and heal in all the good vibrations that were generated during this session. Do ahead. Thank you for being here. And I will